I wake up every day at 5:29 and pretty much think, I'm going to call my coach. You know what? I'm not going to practice today. This is terrible. I feel terrible. I don't want to go to practice. These are my thoughts every single day. Actually, I get up because rowing is pretty much the ultimate team sport. And if you don't have someone in your boat for the day, the entire boat's completely thrown off and it throws off all the lineups. So I eventually get up for my team, not for myself. It was my choice. I would sleep all day. Bus parks in the driveway, Poly Pavilion driveway, so I walk from Glen Rock, down Glen Rock, up Strathmore to the bus at Poly driveway. I like to eat Pop-Tarts in the morning. I think that they're just sugary and delightful, and it really just brightens up my day. It's the highlight of my day most days. And I think it's good quick energy, carbs, and a little sugar to give me a little sugar high.
Maltose is 2 glucoses?
Yeah. So deoxyribose is missing the oxygen on carbon 2.
I find that like people at first are kind of like, oh, athletes, like stupid idiots. But then once I start talking to people in my classes and once I get to know my professors, they actually have a lot more respect for us.
Too, which is annoying.
And they're like, oh, you do all that, like you're actually smart. And then it's actually really cool after that because then they actually want to study with you, ask you for help, etc.
And then they're like, oh, it's so cool you're an athlete. And you're like, yeah, well, it wasn't cool when you thought I was dumb.
Yeah.
Like, remember that 5 minutes ago?
Good
like,
times.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
I do definitely think that we're judged as a student-athlete population, though, for being bad students in general.
For sure.
I mean, one of the girls who's a bio major made a pledge to wear all normal clothes and a normal backpack for, like, the whole quarter. She couldn't stick to it. It was our other roommate, Alice. Because she was so worried that the other people in her class would judge her and wouldn't want to study with her. So, like, it's a serious issue.
When I'm rowing, I think about a lot of different things. I'm pretty easily distracted, so I'm trying to focus on what my coxswain is telling me or what sort of workout and we're doing and what I should be getting out of it. But most of the time, I think about other things such as, you know, the birds flying over there, the dolphins that I see off in the distance. And so I'm trying to focus on what I should be doing, but a lot of the times that's easier said than done. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat for breakfast, what I have to do that day. Yeah, just trying to get through it.
He's super fun. Eliza's all about the Zumba. This is kind of hard to tell because we don't know who's going to be where at this time, but May 31st, theoretically, NCAA's, but if you're not going or something, there's the primetime games, which is a big deal. Bike Lynn puts it on. It's with the Emerson School.
It takes about 30-45 minutes depending on traffic.
We work so hard.
Yeah.
And maybe that doesn't have a lot of meaning after you hear it so many times, but we work really hard. And what that means literally is that at the end of the day, when I have a midterm tomorrow and I haven't studied for it and I'm really scared, I can't just stay up all night and cram because I am too exhausted physically and mentally from like whatever 18 million hours of practicing and like literally exhausting my body like just to keep up with my teammates who are setting such a good example. So just the amount of work we do, the volume we do, and like the commitment that it takes, like just to pay attention all the time, it's a lot. It's really a lot.